My boyfriend said, "Don't post pictures with me. People might think you're dating above your level." I replied, "Sure." That week, I didn't post anything, just watched. When he opened his app at midnight and saw what had been circulating about him all evening, he jerked upright like someone had yanked the ground out from under him. I'm Brittany, 32, and 5 days ago, my boyfriend told me I wasn't good enough to be seen with him publicly. What he didn't know was that while he was protecting his image from me, his perfect reputation was about to be destroyed by someone who actually knew what he'd been doing behind my back. I'd been dating Lucas for about 8 months. We met through a dating app, hit it off over similar taste in music and food, started seeing each other regularly. He was 29, worked in public relations, very focused on his social media presence and personal brand. Everything was curated: his Instagram, his LinkedIn, his entire online persona. He had maybe 15,000 followers. Considered himself an influencer in the lifestyle and fashion space. I'm not on social media much. I have Instagram and Facebook, but rarely post. I work in data analytics, not exactly photogenic content. My Instagram has maybe 300 followers, mostly friends and family, and I post a few times a year. Lucas knew this when we started dating and didn't seem to care initially, but about 3 months ago, things changed. We were at brunch, and I pulled out my phone to take a picture of us together. He immediately put his hand over the camera. "What are you doing taking a picture? The lighting is nice here. Are you planning to post it?" I thought I might. "Is that okay?" He hesitated. "Can you just send it to me instead? I'll post it if it's good." "Sure. Okay." I sent him the photo. He never posted it. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then it kept happening. Every time I tried to take a couple photo, he'd redirect. "Let's just enjoy the moment. I look terrible today. I need to review it first." He never posted any photos of us together. His Instagram was full of his solo shots or pictures with his male friends, but nothing that showed he was in a relationship. I brought it up a few weeks ago. "Why don't you ever post us together?" "I keep my relationship private. Social media isn't real life. But you post everything else: your workouts, your meals, your outfits, your friend hangs. Just not me. That's different. Those are lifestyle content. My relationship is personal. So I'm too personal to acknowledge, but your breakfast isn't." He got defensive. "Why does this matter so much to you? Are you insecure?" I let it go, but it bothered me. Then 5 nights ago, we were at his apartment watching TV. I asked if he wanted to grab dinner somewhere nice that weekend, maybe take some pictures, actually post something together for once. He put down his phone. "Brittany, I need to be honest with you about something, okay? I don't want you posting pictures of us together, and I'm not going to post any either." "Why?" "Because look, I've worked really hard to build my platform. My followers expect a certain aesthetic, a certain lifestyle. If I post relationship content, it has to fit that image. And you don't fit that image. It's not personal. You're not really my demographic. You don't have a strong social media presence. You're not in a visually interesting field. My followers might not understand why I'm with you. Your followers might not understand why you're with me. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm just saying that people might think I'm dating below my level. It could hurt my brand." I sat there processing that. "You think I'm below your level. I think we're different. You're great in private, but publicly, we don't make sense together. I need to protect the image I've built. So I'm good enough to date, but not good enough to be seen with." You're twisting my words. No, I'm understanding them perfectly. You're embarrassed of me. You don't want your followers to know you're with someone who doesn't enhance your brand. "Brittany, it's fine. I won't post any pictures. You don't have to worry about your image." He looked relieved. "Thank you for understanding. This is why I like you. You're reasonable." I didn't say anything else, just nodded and went back to watching TV. But inside, something had shifted. I wasn't angry yet, just cold, calculating, aware. The next morning, I woke up and did something I'd never done before. I went through Lucas's phone. He was in the shower, phone charging on his nightstand. No passcode because he trusted me. I opened his Instagram DMs. What I found was months of messages with someone named Brooke Carter _fit. Brooke was exactly the kind of woman who would fit Lucas's brand. Fitness model, 50,000 followers, professionally shot photos of her abs and her lifestyle. They'd been talking for at least 4 months. Not explicitly romantic, but definitely flirty. "You looked amazing in that story. We should collab sometime. DM me when you're free." Lots of fire emojis and winking faces. I scrolled further back, found messages with two other women. Similar patterns. Lucas was cultivating options, women who were more brand appropriate than me, women he wouldn't be embarrassed to post with. I took screenshots of everything, sent them to myself, deleted the evidence from his sent messages, put his phone back exactly where it was. When he came out of the shower, I was making coffee like nothing had happened. "What are you up to today?" he asked. "Just work. Normal stuff. Want to do dinner tonight?" "Sure. Text me later." I left, drove to a coffee shop, sat there thinking about what to do. I could confront him, but that would just lead to excuses, gaslighting, accusations that I'd invaded his privacy. He'd turn it around on me somehow, or I could do something smarter. I opened Instagram and looked up Brooke Carter. Then I sent her a DM from my account. "Hey, this is random, but I'm Lucas's girlfriend. Saw you two have been messaging a lot. Just wanted to introduce myself since he talks about you sometimes. You seem cool. Maybe we could all hang out sometime." I didn't expect a response, but 2 hours later she replied, "Wait, girlfriend?" Lucas told me he was single. "Really? We've been dating 8 months, basically living together half the time. That's weird that he'd say he was single." 3 dots appeared, disappeared, appeared again. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. He's been talking to me like he's available. I wouldn't have engaged if I knew he had a girlfriend. Do you mind if I ask what he's been saying?" She sent me screenshots, more flirting. Lucas suggesting they meet up for a photo shoot collab. Him saying he was looking for something real with someone who gets the lifestyle. Him literally saying, "I'm single and focusing on my brand." "Thanks for being honest," I messaged her. "I appreciate it." "No problem. I'm really sorry you're dealing with this." Then I did something calculated. Would you be willing to share this in your stories? Tag him? Show people what he's really like? I don't usually get involved in drama. I understand. But he's been using you to keep his options open while making me feel like I'm not good enough for him. He told me last night that he won't post pictures with me because I don't fit his brand. Meanwhile, he's been leading you on pretending to be single. She didn't respond for an hour. Then, you know what? Yeah. People should know he's been manipulating both of us. Update 1. That evening around 8 p.m., Brooke posted to her Instagram story. She had 50,000 followers. Her story was a screenshot of Lucas's DMs with her, his face and username clearly visible. Her caption, PSA, "This guy has been DMing me for months, saying he's single and wants to meet up. Just found out he has a girlfriend of 8 months. If you're going to cheat, don't drag me into it. Lucas Kane, you're exposed." Within an hour, the story had been screenshot and shared across multiple accounts. People who followed both Brooke and Lucas started commenting on his posts. "You have a girlfriend? Brooke exposed you. This is messy." I was at home when this was happening. Lucas was at a work event. I watched his follower count start to drop, watched the comments roll in, watched his carefully constructed image begin to crumble. Around 10 p.m., he started getting tagged in posts discussing the drama. His friends were DMing him. People were sending him the screenshots, but he was at an event with limited phone access, so he hadn't seen any of it yet. He got home around midnight. I was sitting on the couch reading. He walked in looking tired, dropped his bag, headed straight for his bedroom to change. I heard his phone buzz multiple times, heard him pick it up. Then I heard him gasp. Then I heard him say, oh my God, no." He came running out to the living room, phone in hand, face pale. "Brittany, did you see this?" "See what?" "Brooke posted our DMs. Everyone is saying I cheated on you. My phone has been blowing up. People are unfollowing me. My mentions are insane." "Huh, that's unfortunate." He stared at me. "That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? Did you have something to do with this?" "Me? I don't even know Brooke. How would I have anything to do with it? But you must have. I didn't post anything. You asked me not to post pictures of us together, remember? Because I don't fit your brand. I've been respecting that." He scrolled frantically through his phone. "I have to do damage control. I have to explain this." "Explain what?" "That you were DMing other women while dating me? That you told them you were single?" "It wasn't like that. What was it like then?" "I was just networking, building connections. Brooke's a big account. Collaborating with her could have helped my growth." "By telling her you were single?" "I didn't explicitly. Lucas, I saw the screenshots. Everyone saw the screenshots. You told her you were single and looking for something real with someone who gets the lifestyle. That's not networking. That's shopping for an upgrade while keeping me as your backup option. He looked at me with something close to panic. You're not upset. I'm extremely upset. I've been upset since you told me I wasn't good enough to post pictures with, since you made it clear that I'm your private relationship because publicly acknowledging me would hurt your precious brand. Now your brand is hurt anyway, just not by me. Brittany, please, I need you to post something. Post a picture of us. Show people we're together, that this is all a misunderstanding. No. What? You spent 8 months hiding me, refusing to acknowledge our relationship publicly because I wasn't impressive enough for your followers. Now you want me to save your reputation by finally admitting we're together? Number. Figure it out yourself. Update 2. Lucas spent the next 3 hours frantically trying to control the narrative. He posted an Instagram story claiming the DMs with Brooke were taken out of context and that he'd been networking professionally. He said people were twisting an innocent conversation to create drama. The comments were brutal. Girl, we saw the screenshots. You literally said you were single. Just admit you got caught. His follower count kept dropping. He lost about 2,000 followers that night. Around 3 a.m., he came back to the living room where I was still sitting. I need your help. I'm not posting anything. Please, if you post one picture of us together, show that we've been dating this whole time. It'll prove that Brooke misunderstood, that I was networking, not cheating. But you were shopping around. The DMs prove it. You were keeping your options open with women who fit your brand better than I do. I wasn't going to actually do anything. You were emotionally cheating at minimum, building connections with other women while hiding the fact that you had a girlfriend. That's still cheating, Lucas. So you're just going to let my reputation be destroyed? Your reputation is being destroyed by your own actions. Brooke didn't lie. She posted real DMs where you said real things. You did this to yourself. After everything I've done for you, what have you done for me? Hidden me? Made me feel inadequate? Told me I don't fit your image? You've done nothing for me except make me feel like I'm not good enough. He started crying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said those things. I didn't mean them. You're great. You're perfect. I was insecure about my platform and I took it out on you. Save it. I'm done. Done. You're breaking up with me over this? You broke up with us the moment you decided I wasn't worth acknowledging publicly. I'm just making it official. Update 3. The next morning, Lucas woke up to even more damage. Someone had found his LinkedIn and cross-referenced it with his Instagram, exposing that he'd exaggerated his role at his PR company. He'd been calling himself a senior PR consultant when he was actually a junior coordinator. People were calling him out for fabricating his credentials along with everything else. His brand partnerships started pulling out. He had a skincare sponsorship that canceled that morning. A clothing brand he'd been working with dropped him from an upcoming campaign. His entire online presence, which he'd valued more than our actual relationship, was collapsing. I watched it happen from my new apartment. I'd packed my stuff and left that morning while he was still asleep. Left my key on his counter, blocked his number. I was done. My friend Jake asked me later if I felt guilty. You kind of orchestrated the whole thing by reaching out to Brooke. I told Brooke the truth, that Lucas had a girlfriend and was leading her on. She chose to expose him. I didn't make her do anything. Still, you knew what would happen. I hoped what would happen was that Lucas would face consequences for treating people like disposable props for his social media aesthetic. He got what he wanted. People seeing who he really is. Final update, it's been 6 weeks. Lucas lost about 5,000 followers total. He deleted his LinkedIn after people kept commenting about his inflated job title. He's still on Instagram, but posts way less frequently. The comments on his posts are still mostly negative. He tried to reach out a few times through friends, sent messages saying he'd learned his lesson, that he'd been shallow and wrong, that he wanted to make things right. I didn't respond. Brooke actually DM'd me again about 2 weeks after everything went down. Hey, hope you're doing all right. Sorry the whole thing got so messy. For what it's worth, I think you handled it well. He was playing both of us. I appreciated that. Told her no hard feelings. That she'd actually done me a favor by exposing who Lucas really was. I'm dating again. Nothing serious yet, but I'm more aware now of red flags. If someone's embarrassed to be seen with you, if they value their image more than your relationship, if they treat you like a secret, those are signs to walk away immediately. Lucas's reputation never fully recovered. His brand partnerships are gone. His follower count stabilized around 10,000, but engagement is way down. He's basically irrelevant now in the influencer space he cared so much about. The irony is that he destroyed the image he'd worked so hard to build, not by being associated with me, but by being exposed as someone who was fake, manipulative, and willing to lie to advance his brand. Everything he was afraid I'd do to his reputation, he did to himself. I'm Brittany, 32, single, learning that anyone who thinks you're below their level isn't worth being with, no matter how many Instagram followers they have. Lucas thought I'd hurt his image by being too ordinary. Turns out his own actions hurt his image far worse than I ever could have. That's all there is to.